Good morning po.
Morning.
Welcome to DPWH Sorsogon 2nd District Engineering Office, Payawin, Gubat, Sorsogon. We have 3 INFRA scheduled for today's opening of bids and 3 RFQs. For INFRA, 24FL0053, construction of bridge at Barangay Binanuahan, Juban, Sorsogon, and 24FL0065, construction completion of multipurpose facility at Sitio, Bagong, Silang, Barangay Fabrica, Bulan, Sorsogon. And 24FL0066, construction of multipurpose facility, Zone 6 at Bulan, Sorsogon. For request for quotation, we have RFQ number 2024-08-130, procurement of aircon. RFQ number 2024-08-131, calibration and preventive maintenance. And RFQ number 2024-07-126, procurement of office supplies. Today is August 15, 2024, and present here are the following: Dave Clint B. Almilia, BAC Chairman; Erwin S. N. Sinares, BAC Vice Chairman; Chloe F. Valeros, BAC Member; Bernadette D. Laguna, TWG Head; Levi D. Pura Jr., BAC Member; Nathaniel D. Alegre, BAC Secretariat; Ruby Ann P. Yao, BAC Secretariat; Maricel D. Isico, BAC Secretariat; Christian P. Austria, IT Representative; Rebecca H. Armino, BAC Secretariat; and Rebecca D. Labalan, BAC Secretariat. Mr. Chair, meron na po tayong quorum and wala po tayong representative from contractor.
Good morning po. Since a quorum was declared, this opening of bids is now voting to order. Unahin po muna natin ang INFRA. Please proceed po.
Let's start with 24FL0053. We request the BAC Secretariat to please retrieve their bids from the bid box. 24FL0053 is construction of bridge at Barangay Binanuahan, Juban, Sorsogon. Approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 pesos and contract duration is 177 calendar days. For this contract po, we have 8 bidders who submitted their bids manually and wala pong nag-submit through our electronic submission. Ito po ang kanilang bids, properly labeled, sealed, and signed. And prior po sa pag-submit nila ng kanilang bids, ay chine-check na po ng ating BAC Secretariat. May we request the BAC Secretariat to please open their bids po. And while opening, may I read out those bidders who submitted manually. First bidder is Bill Grace Construction and Supply from Kamalig Albay. Second bidder, Magda Construction and Supply Incorporated from Daraga Albay. Third is Samarina Construction, Daraga Albay. Next, Jobet Construction, Taytay Rizal. Jesse Construction, Kamalig Albay. Aljun 12 Construction Services from Taytay Rizal. Pulyeros Botox Builders and Design from Talisay, Sorsogon City, and Binmore Construction and Supply from Vegas, Sitio. Mr. Chair, ito na po ang kanilang technical proposal. May we request the BAC Secretariat to please simultaneously process their eligibility requirements through our civil works application. Okay na po ba ang checklist? First bidder for 24FL0053 is Jesse Construction. securing declaration, signed and notarized. Contractor's organizational chart for the contract, signed. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, signed. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, signed and notarized for project manager. For project engineers affidavit, we have Dino G. Ocino, OCINN, with qualification data, with attached report of rating, D126, accredited as provisional project engineer. For materials engineer, we have Romeo S. Cornejo III, signed and notarized, with attached certificate of accreditation, valid until November 16, 2025. Affidavit, foreman, signed and notarized, with qualification data. Affidavit for safety officer, signed and notarized, with qualification data. List of contractors, major, construction, and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, signed, with supporting documents. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection. Second bidder is Samarina Construction, PhilJeps, Platinum membership. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Contractor's organizational chart for the contract, signed. Statement of availability of personnel. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract. For letter of nominee for safety and the health officer with qualification data. Affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. For safety and the health officer. For project manager with qualification data and affidavit, signed and notarized. For project engineer, we have Mr. Edu A. Alarba, affidavit, signed and notarized, with attached report of rating, accredited as provisional project engineer. For materials engineer, we have Carlo D. Baloloy, with affidavit, signed and notarized, with attached certificate of accreditation, valid until December 17, 2024. 4 months affidavit, signed and notarized. List of contractors' major construction equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certification of availability, including the minimum material testing equipment, with attached supporting documents. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Next bidder is Buildways Construction and Supply. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract, signed. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, signed. Affidavit for project manager, signed and notarized, with qualification data. For project engineer, we have Abraham A. Carpio with qualification data and accreditation as provisional project engineer. D127. For materials engineer, we have Cheryl L. Rabahante with qualification data and certificate of accreditation valid until April 19, 2025. Safety and Health Officer with qualification data. Construction foreman with qualification data. List of contractors, major, construction, and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by statement of availability, signed with attached proof of ownership, omnibus warrant statement, signed and notarized, additional technical requirements, affidavit of site inspection, and timely report. Next bidder is Aljun 12 Construction Services. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized, organizational chart for the contract, signed, list of contractors key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, signed. For project manager, signed and notarized with qualification data. For project engineer, we have Rudy Takiso with certificate of accreditation as project engineer 2. Takiso, DAQ, project engineer 2. DO3 series of 2020. DO3 series of 2020. Materials engineer. For materials engineer, we have Jeric Ivan Aguilar with certificate of accreditation valid until May 29, 2025, foreman with qualification data, and safety and health officer. List of minimum material testing equipment units with list of equipment owned or leased and or under purchase agreement pledged to the proposed contract, signed with attached supporting document.
List of material.
Nasa 70 siya, pero baka nakalimutan.
Wala. Wala pong naka-attach na material testing equipment pledged for the contract. Wala po sa list of video.
Wala, sa major,
Building machine, cutting outfit, bagong mixer, cut-off machine, jackhammer, barricade, concrete, elevator, backhoe, dump truck. Attach are copies of sales invoice, registration certificate ng MTO, Lessor, lease certificate. Kung may lease, attached, wala po. Medyo equipment. Wala po.
Mr. Chair, I move to declare June 12 construction services as ineligible due to non-inclusion of minimum material testing equipment in their technical proposal.
Okay po.
June 12.
June 12 is not complying. As stated po sa instruction to bidders and invitation to bid, dapat po nakatouch po ang minimum testing period.
Next bidder for 24 FL0053 is Magda Construction and Supply. Field Jeps. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Contractor's organizational chart for the contract, signed. Qualification of key personnel. List of key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract, signed. With qualification data. Project Manager's Affidavit of Commitment, signed and notarized with qualification data. Project Engineer's Affidavit, we have Jonathan B. Manacho, signed and notarized with attached report of rating. Accredited as Provisional Project Engineer, Bako 128. For materials engineer, we have Jose M. De La Vega III with affidavit and with certificate of accreditation as materials engineer 1, valid until January 18, 2025. For construction foreman's affidavit, signed and notarized with attached qualification data. For safety and health officer with affidavit and qualification data. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certification of availability. Signed. With attached supporting documents. Omnibus Warrant Statement, signed and notarized. Secretary Certificate. Next bidder is Binmore Construction and Supply. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Contractor's organizational chart for the contract. List of key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Affidavit of commitment to work on the contract for project manager with qualification data. Affidavit for project engineer, we have Wendelino M. Morasa. With qualification data. For provisional project engineer, we have Ken Lloyd Arnoto. Accredited as provisional project engineer with attached report of rating. For materials engineer, we have Mark Eric M. Acorda, affidavit, signed and notarized. With certificate of accreditation, valid until October 3, 2025. The personal's affidavit for construction foreman, signed and notarized, with qualification data. Affidavit for safety and health officer with qualification data. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certification of availability. with attached minimum material testing, equipment units, with supporting documents, omnibus warrant statement signed and notarized, additional technical requirements, affidavit of site inspection, integrity. Fulleros, Botox, Builders and Designs, bid securing declaration, signed and notarized, contractors organizational chart for the contract, list of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, for project engineer with qualification data, for project manager pala yun. For project engineer, we have Alfie F. Napoles with qualification data. Okay. Accredited as provisional project engineer. For materials engineer, qualification data. For safety and health officer, with qualification data. For project foreman, with qualification data. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certification of availability, with supporting documents, certification of availability of minimum material testing, with supporting documents, omnibus warrant statement, signed and notarized, affidavit of site inspection, additional technical requirements, integrity pledge. Last bidder for 24 FL0053 is Jobet Construction. Bid securing declarations, signed and notarized. Contractors organizational chart for the contract, signed. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract, signed. For project manager with qualification data. For project engineer, we have Ian Vincent R. Apuli with qualification data, accredited as preventive. For materials engineer with qualification data. For construction foreman with qualification data. For safety and health officer with qualification data. List of contractors, minimum material testing equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certificate of availability. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, signed with attached supporting documents, omnibus warrant statement, signed and notarized, additional technical requirements, affidavit of site inspection, integrity pledge. Mr. Chair, we have finished opening the technical proposal for 24 FL0053, and I have here with me the result of eligibility requirements processed through our civil works application. And upon careful evaluation po, it was found that Fulleros, Botox, Builders and Design failed the work experience or SLCC.
Since wala po pong experience si Botox Fulleros sa category niya po na license sa pickup, Work experience category does not match the contract profile. Work experience is 0% of the ABC. Declare po natin si Polieros Botox Builders and Design ineligible to participate in 24 FL 0050. Please proceed with the opening of the financial proposals since the other contractors are eligible as per process through our civil work application.
Mr. Chair, let us proceed opening their financial proposal. For 24 FL 0053, we have Jesse Construction, bid form, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, summary of unit prices, detailed estimates, cash flow. The amount is 4,892,502 pesos and 39 centavos. 4,892,502 pesos and 39 centavos. With no opposition. Next bidder, we have Samarina Construction. Bid form, bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, cash flow. Bid amount is 4,900,450 pesos and 80 centavos. 4,900,450 pesos and 80 centavos with no offer discount. Next bidder is Buildways Construction and Supply. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, cash flow. Bid amount is 4,898,538 pesos and 72 centavos. 4,898,538 pesos and 72 centavos with no offer discount. Next bidder is Magda Construction and Supply Incorporated. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of bid prices, summary of unit prices, cash flow. Bid amount is 4,899,123 pesos and 40 centavos. 4,899,123 pesos and 40 centavos. Next bidder is Vilmore Construction and Supply. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of bid prices, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount is 4,906,079 pesos and 71 centavos. 4,906,079 pesos and 71 centavos with no offer discount. Next is Jobet Construction. Bid form, summary of bid prices, summary of unit prices, detailed estimates, bill of quantities, and cash flow. Bid amount is 4,883,404 pesos and 59 centavos. 4,883,404 pesos and 59 centavos only, with no offer discount. Mr. Chair, we have finished opening the bids for 24 FL00453. Let's proceed po sa 24 FL0065. May we request the back secretariat to please retrieve their bids from the bid box. 24 FL0065 is construction, completion of multipurpose facility, Sitio, Bagong, Silang, Barangay Fabrica, Bulan, Sorsogon, with an ABC of 24,750,000 pesos and a contract duration of 300 calendar days. For this contract po, we received 14 bids po. We received 14 bids manually and wala pong nag-submit through our electronic submission. Ito po ang kanilang bids, properly labeled, sealed and signed. May we request the back secretariat to please open their bids. And while opening their bids po, let me read out those bidders who submitted manually. First bidder, Golden Construction and Development Corporation, Legazpi City. Second bidder, Par Builders Corporation from DPWH Sorsogon. Third bidder, Buildways Construction and Supply, Kamanit-Albay. Next is Jobet Construction, Taytay Rizal. Alvin Cloud Construction Services, Taytay Rizal. Brgy Builder and Supplies, Bontot, Legazpi City. Brgy Builder and Supplies, Bontot, Legazpi City. RMH Construction and Supplies, Sorsogon City. Granix Construction and Development, Legazpi City. Varian Construction, Camarines Sur. RSHO Construction, Daragalbay. Brgy Construction, Legazpi City. Elcos Construction and Supply, Santo Domingo, Albay. Bicol Aggregates and Construction Supply Company from Bulan, Sorsogon. SPM Builder, Iligan City. Van Win Construction and Supply, Benguet, and Winmore Construction and Supply, Legazpi City. Mr. Chair, andito na po ang kanilang technical proposal. May we request again the back secretary to simultaneously process their eligibility through our civil works application. First bidder for 24 FL0065 is SBM Builder. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Contractors organizational chart for the contract, signed. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, signed. Affidavit for project engineer, signed and notarized. With qualification data. Affidavit for project engineer, we have Namro Den J. Miraato, signed and notarized with qualification data, and with attached report of ratings credited as provisional project engineer. For materials engineer, we have Philip E. Adolfo with qualification data, with accreditation as materials engineer 2. Affidavit for foreman and first aider, signed and notarized with qualification data. Affidavit for construction safety and health, signed and notarized with qualification data. List of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certification of availability. With attached proof of ownership. List of minimum material testing equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certification of availability, signed. With supporting documents. Omnibus one statement, signed and notarized.
Next bidder, Adjunct Web Construction Services. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract, signed. Supported by certificate of employment for project manager and work experience of project manager. Certificate of employment, project engineer, signed and notarized. Rudy G. Kiso. With attached proof. Rudy Kiso, engineer 3. Materials engineer, Jerry Ivan Aguilar. Valid until May 29, 2024. Safety and Health Officer. List of equipment owned or leased to other purchase agreement pledged to the contract, signed. With attached proof of ownership. The certification franchise. Certification of availability of minimum material testing equipment. Statement of availability of minimum material testing equipment. Wala. Statement of availability of equipment. I rather like 8 that exodus that I said having been served and manager of I pledge a minimum material testing activities until already producing a new assignment intended for the mentioned project. I will utilize my own laboratory testing equipment. Their sign. Okay. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Compliance with your 9, affidavit of site inspection, construction safety and health program, integrity program. Next is Goldex Construction and Development Corporation. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Statement of availability of key personnel. Work experience of key personnel. Diba? Statement mo. Ang short statement siya na gagamitin mo. Voltex Construction and Development Corporation. Petrobelic Project Engineer. Engineering and Sedano. S. Sedano passed 62%. Okay. Materials Engineer. Brgy Bordeos. Sabi list. Tapos ito ang medyo kakabantanda. Tapos, construction foreman with attached work experience. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract. Tuwid na po ang material testing equipment list. With attached proof of ownership. Omnibus sworn statement signed and notarized. Authority of signatory. Integrity pledge. RSHO Construction. Lead securing declaration signed and notarized. UJEP certificate of registration. Organizational chart for the contract. Statement of availability of key personnel. List of key personnel to be assigned to the contract signed. With attached affidavit of commitment to work on the contract of key personnel. The project manager and the project engineer Arya Jimel Pagire. G-A-U-R-I-G-E Paulike G-A-U wala po ba may nakatouch? Ayun project engineer kasi tama. Meron pa siyang Mark Michael D. Kutan project engineer din. Kintian. Kintain pala. Kintain. Mark Michael Kintain Dolor. B126 U. Ayun, 884. Dave Joey Danyes Sardua, Materials Engineer. With attached certificate of accreditation. Valid December 2024. Commitment to work on the contract. Foreman. With attached work experience of foreman. Commitment to work on the contract. Safety and officer. Statement of availability of equipment. List of equipment owned or lease under purchase agreement pledged to the contract. Signed. Attached proof of ownership of equipments. Certification of availability of minimum material testing equipment. With attached list of minimum material testing equipment pledged to the contract. And proof of ownership of equipment. Nag-list siya kay Prote. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Integrity pledge. Binmore Construction and Supply. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Statement of availability of key personnel, supported by key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Report of rating Ken Lloyd Arnoco. Materials Engineer Mark Eric Arcoda. First 11. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment is to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Supported by a certification of availability of minimum material testing equipment with included list and proof of ownership of equipment. Omnibus sworn statement signed and notarized. Compliance with DO9, affidavit of site inspection, integrity pledge. Next, Grilips Construction and Development. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. CRC. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Signed. Supported by key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Signed and notarized. Project Engineer Arnaldo D. Ibarrientos. Double R. Ibarrientos. With attached work experience. Materials Engineer Rami A. Latonio. Ito si Ibarrientos. Certificate of Accreditation Materials Engineer 1, Rami A. Latonio, valid until July 17, 2026. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Saro mo. With attached proof of ownership of equipments. Pati ang material testing equipments, may attached na proof of ownership. Statement of availability of equipment. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Authority of signing official, compliance with DO9, affidavit of site inspection, integrity pledge. Next, Elpos Construction and Supply. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors key personnel for the contract, signed. With attached statement of availability of key personnel and supported by key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project Manager. For Project Engineer, we have Peterson B. Fernandez. Provisional Project Engineer, Faye Ann A. Santiago. Okay, Santiago. Okay. Materials Engineer, Catherine Shane D. Yee. The Certificate of Registration valid until March 2025. construction foreman, first aider, safety and health officer, list of equipment owed or lease or under purchase agreement pledged to the contract, signed. List of material testing, laboratory materials testing equipment, signed and notarized with attached proof of ownership. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Compliance with the O9, affidavit of site inspection, integrity pledge. GDBS Builders and Enterprise. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Statement of availability of key personnel. Organizational chart for the contract. List of key personnel to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Supported by certificate of employment of key personnel. Work experience of key personnel. Project manager. Our project engineer, Salvador Ryan C. Niscuye. Okay na yan, di ba? Niscuye. For materials engineer, Jason P. Estrada. Officer, certificate of availability of equipment, signed. List of equipment owed or leased under purchase agreement pledged to the contract, signed. With attached proof of ownership of equipment. Certification may amino material testing equipment, pre-qualified, the rest, oversight, the specific for second. With attached list. May list. With attached proof of ownership of equipment. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection. Compliance with the O9. Integrity pledge. Next, RMH Construction and Supply. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. PhilJet certificate of registration, organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Signed. Project manager, project engineer, Brgy Sitio, project engineer, Sitio. Ito, LCR Navera, project engineer. Dalawang project engineer niya. Materials engineer, Glenn B. Peñalba. Valid until February 2026. Formal. Safety and Health Officer. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Statement of availability of major construction equipment signed and notarized. Proof of ownership of equipments. Material construction equipment with proof of ownership. Omnibus sworn statement signed and notarized. Compliance with the owner. Brgy Construction, Bitanuahan, Legazpi City. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, signed. Statement of availability of key personnel. Supported by key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Signed and notarized. Mga for project engineer, Jeffrey O. Lumba. Provisional project engineer, Janjan B. Timbresa. Materials engineer Marlon L. Leonico. Valid until December 2025. Foreman, safety and health officer, first email. List of contractors, major construction, and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, signed. With attached list of laboratory material testing equipment, owned, signed and notarized. Statement of availability of major construction and laboratory equipment pledged to the contract, signed. With attached proof of ownership of equipment. Omnibus sworn statement signed and notarized. Compliance with the 09, affidavit of site inspection, integrity test. Next, Mundo Power Builders Corporation. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, signed. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract. Statement of availability of key personnel. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Commission Engineer Carla May Puyente, Sorsogon City. Sorsogon. 30127. Figures affidavit of work on the contract. Materials Engineer Francis Noel D. Carvajal. Valid until November 2025. Materials Engineer 1. Construction Foreman. No. Safety officer. First email. Statement of availability of equipment. List of equipment owned or leased or under purchase agreement pledged to the contract, signed. With attached proof of ownership. List of contractors, major construction, and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, signed. With attached proof of ownership of equipment. Affidavit of site inspection, omnibus sworn statement, quality of signing official. Next. Field-based construction and supply. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, signed. Supported by a commitment to work on the contract of key personnel and certificate of employment. The project engineer, Abraham A. Caprio, PO 127, Carpio, Binanuahan. Materials Engineer, Cheryl L. Rabahante. Valid April 2025. Chief Finance Officer. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Signed. To attach proof of ownership of equipment. Omnibus warrant statement signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection. Construction safety and health program. Integrity pledge. Brgy Builders and Supplies. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data signed. Statement of availability of key personnel signed. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract signed and notarized. Project manager, or project engineer, we have Manuel N. Bartolome Jr., Bugtong, Legazpi City, Bartolome. Safe. Materials engineer, Richard M. Manaog. Materials invalid, June 2026. That is commitment on the contract. Okay, so Bartolome. Bartolome Jr. Manuel Bartolome Jr. September 13, 2019 siya. Isang may rating for sa 2019 pa. Manuel. Bartolome Jr. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Statement of availability of equipment. Signed. With attached proof of ownership of equipment. Omnibus warrant statement. Signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection. Compliance with Year 9 Integrity Pledge. Construction methods. Jobet Construction. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract signed. Statement of availability of key personnel. With attached letter of nominee. With experience. Project engineer, safety officer. Ian Vincent Apuli. Report on rating. 1 to 8. Thank you. Serious engineer John Scott Magtagom. List of contractors, minimum material testing equipment to be assigned to the contract. Okay, signed. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Statement of availability of major construction equipment with attached proof of ownership. Omnibus warrant statement, compliance with Year 9, affidavit of site inspection, integrity pledge.
Ang list kasi is nasa form sa video documents. So, dapat is just a supporting documents na list. Kasi, extend revision kasi naman na hindi. Kasi ang list yun.
Please. So, unfair sa ibang contractors. Ibang contractors may mga list. Tapos siya wala. So, ibang mga proof of ownership siya wala. Maski nakalist sa ibang contractor, okay lang nakalist. Pero nakata siyang list. Nakata siya ang proof of ownership. Mas
Kasi
bisang
ang proof of yung list of materials.
list of contractors. So, kasi, motion ko. Ito yung kapasama. Motion po. And the motion po to declare Aljun 12 non-complying.
I move to declare Aljun 12 construction services non-complying to non-inclusion of the list of minimum material testing equipment pledged na contractor.
Any second po sa motion? Sige po. As been moved and seconded, Aljun Construction and Construction Services is declared non-complying po. Okay po.
Mr. Chair, we have finished opening the technical proposal for 24FL0065, and I have here with me the result of eligibility requirement processed through our civil works application, and upon careful evaluation po, Mr. Chair, it was found that all 14 bidders are eligible to participate in this bidding.
Sige po. Since all 14 bidders passed the eligibility and technical requirements, I think 13 lang po. So, please proceed to the opening of the financial proposal, except Aljun 12 Construction Services. Financial proposal, SBM Builders, bid for bill of quantities. Bill estimate Summary unit prices, summary bid prices, cash flow. With amount 24,514,192 pesos and 16 centavos only. None. Wala pong discount na offer. Next, GCDC, Goldex Construction and Development. Goldex Construction and Development Corporation. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary of unit prices, summary of bid prices, cash flow, with amount, Goldex 24,309,415 pesos, 44 centavos only. Next, RSHO Construction. Bid form, bill of quantities, summary bid prices, detailed estimate, summary of unit prices, cash flow with amount, original yung amount, 24,255,153 pesos and 31 centavos only, less 2% from the bid offered. The bid offered, signed 2%. Next, Binmore Construction and Supply. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary bid prices, summary unit prices, cash flow with amount 24,310,478 pesos and 90 centavos only. None, wala pong discount na offer. Next, Grilips Construction and Development. Bid form, bid proposal, bill of quantities, summary bid prices, detailed estimate, summary unit prices, cash flow with amount 24,555,660 pesos and 70 centavos only. Wala pong discount na offer. Next, Elpos Construction and Supply. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary bid prices, summary of unit prices, cash flow with amount 24,144,355 pesos and 34 centavos only. Wala pong discount na offer. GDBS Builders and Enterprise. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary of unit prices, summary of bid prices, cash flow with amount GDBS 24,580,986 pesos and 72 centavos only. Wala pong discount na offer. RMH Construction and Supply. Bid form, bill of quantities, summary bid prices, detailed estimate, Summary unit prices, cash flow, RMH, with amount 24,378,759 pesos and 77 centavos only. None. Wala pong discount na offer. Next, Brgy Construction. Bid form. Bill of quantities. Field estimate. Summary unit prices. Summary bid prices. Cash flow with amount Brgy 24,061,668 pesos and 89 centavos only. None. Wala pong discount na offer. Mundo Power Builders. Bid form. Summary bid prices. Bill of quantities. Detailed estimate. Summary of unit prices. Cash flow with amount 24,378,750 pesos only. Wala pong discount na offered. None. Buildways Construction and Supply. Bid form. Bill of quantities. Detailed estimate. Summary of unit prices. Summary of bid prices. Cash flow with amount 287,135 pesos and 37 centavos only. Sorry, may correction tape kaya. 287. Tama. Brgy Builders and Supply. Bid form. Bid proposal. Bill of quantities. Detailed estimate. Summary of unit prices. Summary of bid prices. Cash flow. Bid amount. Original yung bid amount. 23,993,763 pesos and 2 centavos only. Discounts offered. Less 12% from the bid amount. 12%. Jobet Construction. Bid form. Summary bid prices. Bill of quantities. Summary of bid prices. Cash flow with amount in Jobet 24,265,415 pesos and 46 centavos only. Brgy Builders. Proceed na po tayo sa opening of bids ng 24FL0066. Na-request sa back secretary to please read the bid from the box. 24FL0066 with contract name construction of multi-purpose facility Zone 6 Bulan, Sorsogon. Project location Barangay Zone 6 Bulan, Sorsogon. Approved budget for the contract is 29,700,000 pesos only, with a contract duration of 195 calendar days. For this contract, this back office received 16 bids manually and wala pong na-receive through our electronic submission of bids. Ito po ang bids nila, properly labeled, sealed, and signed. Prior po sa submit ng bids, chinecheck na po ng box. Kaya sa amin, yung properly labeled, sealed, and signed na ng bids. May request na box secretary to please proceed with the opening of the bids. While they're opening the bids, I will read out the names of the contractors who submitted their bids for 24 and L0066. First, we have Goldex Construction and Development Corporation, the Gas Pacific. Multiple Builders Corporation, DPWH Sorsogon. Buildways Construction and Supply, Kamalig Albay. Jovet Construction, Altay Rizal. Aljon Construction Services, Taytay Rizal. 3G Builders and Supplies, Bulan, the Gas Pacific. RMH Construction and Supply, Sorsogon City. Greenwich Construction and Development, the Gas Pacific. Sarian Construction, Camarines. RSHO Construction, Dalagang. Rajimog Construction, the Gas Pacific. Elpos Construction and Supply, Santa Domingo. Bicol Aggregates and Construction Supply Company, Bulan, Sorsogon. SBM Builders, Iligan City. Van Heat Construction Supply, Iligan. Bidmore Construction and Supply, Gas Pacific. So, ito ang ating 16 years for 24 and L0066. Proceed po tayo sa opening ng eligibility and technical documents. While we are opening the technical documents, may request na bakit to please simultaneously process the eligibility through our civil work application. SBF, RSHO Construction. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized, PCAM license, proof of certificate of non-disclosure, organizational chart for the contract, statement of availability of key personnel signed, list of contractors key personnel to get signed to the contract. Project manager, affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, signed and notarized. Project engineer. Kitain. Year 126. Materials engineer Dave Jovinis Sabua. Okay. Lease or equipment owned or lease or under purchase agreement pledged to the contract signed supported by statement of availability of major equipment with attached proof of ownership. Certification of availability of minimum material testing equipment, signed with attached list. Material testing equipment with attached proof of ownership. Omnibus source statement, signed and notarized. Integrity pledge. Next, bid more construction and supply. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract. Signed, supported by key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. For project manager, project engineer, provisional project engineer, Ken Lloyd Arnoco. Ken Lloyd Arnoco with certificate of rating of 64%. Materials engineer Mark Eric Alcordia, valid until October 2025. Foreman, safety and health officer, first aider. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Certification of availability of minimum material testing equipment with attached list and proof of ownership of equipment. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized, compliance with the DNI, affidavit of site inspection, integrity pledge. Buildways, construction and supply. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized, organizational chart for the contract, list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract, signed. Certificate of employment, key personnel for project manager, project engineer, Cardio, Abraham, then materials engineer, Cherry, Sitio 2025. Safety and health officer. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Statement of availability of equipment. Minimum material testing equipment. Such proof of ownership. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Compliance with DNI. Affidavit of site inspection, construction safety and health program, integrity pledge. Van Veen Construction and Supply. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized, Joseph S. Cabul. Pickup license, organizational chart for the contract. Baka may profile yan. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Signed. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Signed and notarized. kaliwanagan. You want to read. Materials engineer, Kenor, Yamuya. Valid is December 35, 2025. Safety and health officer, instruction foreman, list of equipment owned or under purchase agreement, pledged to the contract, signed. Attach proof of ownership. Material testing equipment, list the contract with attached proof of ownership. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection. NFCC integrity pledge. Bicol Aggregates and Construction Supply Company, Lahong, Bulan, Sorsogon. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. We attach certificate of employment for project manager, project engineer, consultants project engineer, Baluloy, Carlo Baluloy, 0126. Materials engineer, Ladesma, Silang, December 2024. Safety and health officer. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment needs to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Major availability of major construction equipment. Proof of ownership of equipment. Proof of ownership of laboratory equipment. Japanese KRMH. Proof of ownership of equipment. This contract. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Compliance with DO9. Cost, construction and supply. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors key personnel for the contract, signed. Statement of availability of key personnel. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract for project manager, signed and notarized. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract project engineer, Peterson Fernandez. Materials engineer, Shane Yi. Valid March 2025. Foreman, construction foreman, leader, safety and health officer. List of equipment owned or leased under purchase agreement, pledged to the contract, signed. List of material testing equipment, signed. With attached proof of ownership of equipment. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Compliance with DO9, affidavit of site inspection, integrity declaration. Kung may gusto rin si Faye Santiago. Faye Ann Santiago. Faye Ann Santiago. May project engineer. Tapos may provisional na project engineer sa iba. Sorry, short siya. Sino yun? Saryan Construction. Sino yan? Saryan Construction.
Ibang next.
Servisyo naman kaya. Silent Naturalized. Organizational chart for the whole. Naku, ilaw na na. Ano ba lang kita? Lunch time sila. Working lunch na lang. Working lunch na lang. Oo, working lunch na lang. List of contractors, key personnel to assign to the contract. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. For project engineer, Miss Arian, Juban, Aileen. Juban, Aileen. Bulan. Aileen, Juban. Juban. D-I-B-O-N. March 2020. Okay. Materials engineer, Alcantara. Ayan. Valid December 2025. So, safety and health officer. List of contractors for the construction in the laboratory equipment unit to be assigned to the contract. Tulit na po ang laboratory equipment with attached proof of ownership. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection, construction method, integrity pledge. Notarized. Rajimon Construction.
Hindi, nakakapin kita rin. Kaya si Glenn, nakakapin ito.
Bid securing declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract. Statement of availability of key personnel. Supported by key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract for project manager, project engineer, divisional project engineer, Jenjan Timbresa. Real engineer, Rio Nico, Marlon, valid of December 2025. Mark, safety officer, first aid. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Supported by list, statement of availability, and proof of ownership of equipment. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and authorized. Compliance with your 9, affidavit of site inspection, integrity pledge. Next, SBM Builders. Bid securing the solution, signed and authorized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract, signed. Statement of availability of key personnel. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, project engineer, Roden Miraato. Materials utility, Adolfo. May 2022. List of contractors made to construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Supported by statement of availability of equipment and proof of ownership of equipment. List of minimum material testing equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Supported by proof of ownership of equipment. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Next. June 12, construction services. Read securing declaration, signed and notarized, organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract, signed. Certificate of employment for project manager, project engineer, Sitio, 3. Foreman, safety and health officer. List of equipment owned or leased or under purchase agreement. Wala rin pong naka-attach na list of minimum material testing equipment. Statement of availability of equipment.
I move to declare June 12 construction services as non-compliant due to non-inclusion of minimum material testing equipment in their technical proposal.
Before system of amount has been moved and seconded, June 12 construction services is declared non-compliant. Next, RMH Construction and Supply. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Build-up certificate of registration. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, signed. Project engineer, Ms. Raquel G. Espirido. Provisional project engineer, Mr. Felicer and Madera. Materials engineer, Glenn B. Peñalba. Construction workman, safety and officer. List of contractors made in construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Signed with attached proof of ownership of equipment. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized, compliance with the Relics, construction and development. CRC, organizational chart for the contract. It's securing it. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, signed and notarized. Key personnel affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Barrientos Arnaldo. List of contractors made in construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. With attached proof of ownership of equipment. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Authority of signing official. Compliance with the 9 affidavit of site inspection integrity. Go. Haba. Goldex Construction and Development Corporation. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors key personnel to be assigned to the contract. Engineer Sedano Mary Ann Nunez. Goldex. Materials Engineering, Hotels, Procurement Officer, Construction Foreman, list of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Sign. Kompleto po, pati material testing equipment. With attached proof of ownership, omnibus sworn statement signed and notarized. Authority of signatory. 3G builders and secretary. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart list of contractors key personnel to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Rosal Bruno Barbacena. Project Engineer Bartolome Manuel. Materials Engineer Richard and Manuel. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. List of equipment with attached proof of ownership. Omnibus sworn statement signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection. Compliance Sitio 9 DPWH. Monto Fire Builders Corporation. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. Statement of availability of key personnel. List of contractors key personnel to be assigned to the contract. Signed. Project Engineer Carla May Pudiente. 0127. Materials Engineer Bahal. List of equipment owned or leased under purchase agreement signed with attached proof of ownership. List of contractors laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. Signed with attached proof of ownership. Affidavit of site inspection. Omnibus form statement. Authority of signatories. Juban Construction. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors key personnel to be assigned to the contract. Project manager. Multipurpose Juban Construction. Vincent Apuli. Ian Vincent Apuli, project engineer yan. Okay. CC attached na ka ng surat. Materials engineer, John Prescott, Matango, March 26. List of contractors new material testing equipment pledged to the contract. Signed. List of contractors major laboratory equipment is signed. Omnibus sworn statement. Compliance with DO9, affidavit of site inspection. List of contractors new material testing equipment. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment is assigned to the contract.
Mr. Chair, we have finished opening the technical proposal for 24FL0066, and I have here with me the result of their eligibility requirements processed through our civil works application. And upon careful evaluation po, Mr. Chair, it was found that one bidder, 3G Builder and Supplies, failed the pickup. The pickup license category does not match to the contract profile and failed in work experience or SLCC because work experience category does not match to the contract profile.
Okay, 3G Builders and Supply. Pickup license category does not match the contract profile and has failed to meet the minimum single largest completed contract. 3G Builders and Supply is declared ineligible. The rest po passed the CWA eligibility requirements. So, please proceed po with the opening of the financial proposals except unscheduled construction services and 3 initial. Financial proposal para sa Sitio Construction. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary of bid prices, summary of unit prices, cash flow. The amount, 29,165,626 pesos and 67 centavos only. None, wala pong discount offered. Binmore Construction. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary bid prices, summary bid prices, cash flow, with amount to Binmore, 29,068,496 pesos and 19 centavos only. None, wala pong discount na offered. Build, waste, construction and supply. With amount, bid form, bill of quantities. Na, nakita rin. Detailed estimate. Estimate. Summary of prices, summary of unit prices, cash flow. With amount, 29,113,951 pesos and 39 centavos only. Wala pong discount na offered. Van Vin Construction and Supply, Binggit. Bid form, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary of unit prices, cash flow with amount, 29,203,205 pesos and 49 centavos. Only, wala pong discount na offer. Vehicle aggregates and construction supply. Bid form, bill of quantities, summary bid prices, detailed estimate, summary of unit prices, cash flow with amount niyang original, 29,105,704 pesos and 1 centavo only, less 2% from the original bid amount. Elcos Construction and Supply. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary of bid prices, summary of bid prices, cash flow with amount, 28,921,865 pesos and 87 centavos only. Wala pong discount na offer. Next. Sarian Construction. Bid form, summary bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary of unit prices, cash flow with amount 29,646,754 pesos and 65 centavos only. Wala pong discount na offer. Sunod, Rajinmon Construction. Bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary bid prices, summary unit prices, cash flow with amount 29,693,760 pesos and 44 centavos only. Wala pong discount na offer. SBM Builder. Bid form. Bill of quantities. Detailed estimate. Summary of unit prices. Summary of unit prices. Cash flow with amount 29,403,938 pesos and 94 centavos only. None. Wala pong discount na offered. RMH Construction and Supply. Bid form. Bill of quantities. Summary of unit prices. Detailed estimate. Summary of unit prices. Cash flow with amount 29,254,504 pesos and 4 centavos only. Wala pong discount na offer. Greenlips Construction and Development. Bid form. Bid proposal. Bill of quantities. Summary of unit prices. Detailed estimate. Summary of unit prices. Cash flow with amount 29,587,688 pesos and 13 centavos only. Wala pong discount na offer. Next, Goldex Construction and Development Corporation. Bid for Bill of quantities. Detailed estimate. Summary of unit prices. Summary of unit prices. Cash flow with amount 29,113,770 pesos and 29 centavos only. Muntopar Builders Corporation. Bid for summary of prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary of unit prices, cash flow with amount 29,254,500 pesos only. Wala pong discount na offered, none. Jobet Construction. Bid for bill of quantities, summary of unit prices, summary of unit prices, detailed estimate, cash flow with amount 29,172,180 pesos and 71 centavos only. Wala pong discount na offer. RFQ. Proceed na po tayo sa tatlong RFQ natin. Unahin po natin ang sa request for quotation, small body procurement for the split type aircon unit 2 HP. PR number 2408-130. We received this office sent 3 request for quotation. Na-receive po namin ang tatlo. First RFQ po. KFB Marketing, Field Job Certificate of Registration, valid June 2025, New Year's permit, tax clearance, Field Certificate of Registration, Omnibus Form Statement signed and notarized. Bid amount 68,000 pesos only. Next, Right Shop Enterprises. Mayor's permit valid December 2024. Tax clearance valid September 2024. DTI August December 4, 2025. Field job certificate of registration valid until September 2024. Team certificate of registration, omnibus one statement, signed and notarized. The amount niya, 67,101 pesos and 80 centavos only. Next, CBRG Aircon and Refrigeration Services, Camarines Sur. Field job certificate of registration valid until October 24, 2024. CBRG. G. Refrigeration. CB. Charlie Bravo. Recto. Basta yun eh. Mayor's permit. Ginagay. Pass na nila. Valid December 22. Tax clearance. Valid until June 11, 2025. 2025. Permit lang yung small value po so pag na-receive ka, so yun pong isa si CBRG, wala pong nakatouch na only po sworn statement, non-compliant po ito. Okay. Tatakan mo po, tapos may chance po. Next pong RFQ, Calibration and Preventive Maintenance of Laboratory Equipment po. So, RFQ number 2024-08-131. Unfortunately po, this back office received no quotation po. So, proceed po tayo sa procurement of office supplies with RFQ number 2024-07-126. Nakareceive po kami ng 3 quotations from Allen Trading, Purple Box Office and School, Supplies Trading, Right Shop Enterprises. Proceed na po tayo sa procurement of office supplies. First quotation po, Purple Box Office and School Supplies. DTI, valid until July 2025, Mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2024, tax clearance, valid until July 17, 2025, gain certificate of registration, annual income tax return. Amount niya 574,433 pesos only. Purple box. Next, Allen Trading. Field job certificate of registration, valid until November 2024. Mayor's permit, December 2024. DTI, valid until June 2028. Gain certificate of registration. Tax clearance, valid until August 2024. The amount, Allen 106,911 pesos and 52 centavos. Okay. Next, Right Shop Enterprises tax. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until September 7, 2024. Pickup license valid until September 2024. PTI valid until December 2025. Team certificate of registration, special power of attorney, official sworn statement, signed and notarized. Yung amount niya. Words. Ang figure is 511,945 pesos and 26 centavos. Reminders po, all submitted documents will undergo evaluation. Hope reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award a contract in the situations under Section 41 of the Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 91. For compliance under Section 32 of the Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA 91-94, members of the BAC, staff, and personnel, secretariat of DPWH, as well as observers, are prohibited from making or accepting any communication with any bidder regarding the evaluation of their bid until the issuance of notice of award. However, the BAC through its secretariat may ask in writing the bidder for clarification of its bid. All response to request for clarification shall be made in writing. Since we have no more matters to discuss, this bid opening is now adjourned. Salamat po.